Good evening, everyone. Sorry for the slight delay there. I was just running a couple speed tests because I opened YouTube and it was doing the Wheel of Death thing again, but I think we're running good now. But as we get going, if it starts buffering on your end, please just throw a message in the chat and I'll pause and make sure things are going good. I can't wait. AT&T has been all over our neighborhood. I hope they have fiber ready in the next couple weeks to months, because the nice thing about fiber, what I've been looking at, is the download speed matches the upload speed. So right now I have 1 gig download with Comcast. I'd be lucky to get half of that. And my upload's like 40 megabit. If you have 5 gigabit fiber, you have 5 gigabit upload as well, which means I could stream in like virtual reality and like beam myself into your living room. Not that you would want that, but so I'm hoping for that. That will make things much, much better. So, wow, 1 of 1 Justin Herbert for Brandon last night. Nice. Yeah, I think my first 1 of 1 as a consumer in 2018, I got it going pretty quick, was a Brandon Crawford out of Museum Baseball. Pretty cool MLB patch, I think. So, yeah. My favorite 1 of 1 I own is a Mike Trout bat barrel from Tier 1 in 2018. That's a pretty sweet card. All right. And Chris wants another 1 of 1. I know the Mechie 1 of 1 from Panini 1 is gone. That one has been pulled. I saw that on one of the forums. Oh, 22 Obsidian. That's awesome, Brandon. Congrats. Okay, so get back to the intro. This is a half case, 8 boxes of 2022 Chronicles Draft Football. Pretty fun first half, so hopefully the second half holds up just as well. Fun product overall, regardless. This is the second half of the case from last night. And I've just listed, I'm going to do another couple half case breaks of this. I think Monday and Tuesday. This will be eBay only, so all 32 teams. Just listed the first half tonight, and I'll list the second half tomorrow for a Tuesday break. So that's what's coming up there. There we go. Yeah, it was a 1 of 1 bat barrel. I bought into a mega break with like 20 different, or probably 10 different cases. And so I drew the Angels out of a random team. I got an Ohtani auto to 50 that I sold. I kind of wish I would have held on to it, but I got like 4,500 for it, so that's fine. And then out of Tier 1, I got the bat barrel. It's sweet. It's got pine tar on it. Awesome card. Hold on to that one for a while. Alrighty, box number 1. Good luck. The checklist did come out. However, I was not able to find an Excel amalgamation of everything, so I'm just going to do things the same way because it would have taken me 30 hours because of all the different subsets to transcribe everything. So we'll just keep going like we were last night. Alrighty, here we go. Go through pack by pack, just like last night. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Alright, here we go. Got Jalen Tolbert, got a Lamar Jackson, John Elway, got a redemption right out the gate. Right up there. AJ Brown, that's Eagles now. Got a numbered Malik Willis to 149 out of Status. Titans. Top load. Numbered Malik. Pretty hot commodity. And we got a Garrett Wilson out of Contenders Optic. Drake London. So Falcons for London and Jets for Wilson. And I'll look at the redemption at the end here of the box. Yeah, I imagine the Ohtani card's probably in the 5 digits there, but he had just been injured, and so things were kind of looking a little bit dicey at that point. Malik Willis. Chris Olave. Saints. Mac Jones. Nice looking card here. Kenneth Walker, the 3rd to 99 out of Panini 1. Quad patch auto. That is Seahawks. Love the Panini 1 cards. There seems to be a lot in each case, so I'm a fan. Here we go, Kenneth Walker for the Seahawks. John Elway. Got a Matt Corral. Panthers. Kayvon Thibodeau out of Optic. And we got a George Karlaftis, that's Chiefs, out of Phoenix. That is numbered to 99. Bradshaw, first Kenny Pickett base. Got Carson Strong. Jalen Weidermeyer out of Spectra base. He is Bills. Got an Olavi out of Recon. Khalil Mack. Flipping around all over the place. Trey McBride. George Karlaftis. Yeah, and Ohtani had the hype of being the Japanese Babe Ruth and two-way player and all that, so you weren't really quite sure if it was going to continue to be hype or he was going to be a player. I think it looked like he was going to flame out, and then last year he just blew the heck up. So Desmond Ridder, thanks Falcons. Got Nick Bosa. Got Joe Namath, that is numbered to 149. That'll go Jets. J.J. Watt, number 299. I know he's with the Cardinals last year. I will double check on that. Carson Strong. We've got a Jalen Tolbert out of Recon. These Cowboys. Derrick Henry. And we got David Ojabo out of Optic. Alex Smith. Not sure if that'll be, it might be Chiefs or Niners, one of the two. David Bell. Jameson Williams. And we've got a full coverage napkin patch, Brian Robinson Jr. I should remember where he goes. That's Commanders. David Montgomery. Barry Sanders. Nakobe Dean, Sam Howell out of Phoenix. Hey Amira, the one we're talking about, there was a Kenneth Gainwell quad patch auto out of Panini 1 for the Seahawks. That's the biggest one so far. And we got a redemption that we'll take a look at, so that might be nice. Got Dak, Randy Moss, there's a Mechie base. We got Derek King. Don't know if he was drafted. No, I'll look him up real quick. There he is. I don't show any team for him. Let me double check, see if he's maybe looking at Pro Football Reference. It didn't show any team, but that's not always completely perfect. He is a free agent, so we will random that one. So put him right up here. It's one I've found so far where you had to random. Brees Hall. Got Desmond Ridder out of Recon, Falcons. Jahan Dotson Optic, and we got a Devin Lloyd Optic as well. Okay, let's take a look at this redemption. Alrighty. The redemption names haven't been great, honestly, but we'll see. Origins rookie autograph, so yeah, that's not a great sign. That's usually where they put the lower level guys, but let's see. Travis Jones, no clue. Let me see here. Travis Jones, Baltimore Ravens. That looks to be a base Origins auto. Okay, that's box one. Surprised that there's a player in here that still hasn't been signed by anyone. Usually, just about anyone can get signed. A lot of guys get cut right away, but they sign at least to go to camp. Alex Smith, David Bell, got Jameson Williams, and we got a Jeremiah Moon, numbered to 10 out of Origins. Let's see where, I think he's another undrafted dude. Let's see here. Pro Football Reference out again. He is Ravens. Jeremiah Moon goes to the Ravens. Got Zach Wilson, second-year card XR. Marino. Got a Jameson Williams, Contenders Optic. Put him over here. George Karlaftis. I think Jameson is the Texans. Or is he? No, he's Lions, sorry. Got that mixed up with Mechie. Mechie is the Texans. Don't worry, I double check all these. If there's any doubt in my mind, even a little bit, I double check everything. Dak. Randy Moss. There's a Mechie. And we got a Tools of the Trade triple patch auto. Brian Robinson Jr. He was Commanders. That's numbered to 199. Kenneth Walker. Number 299, we've got Isaiah Spiller. Remember, I pulled a bunch of him last night. That's Chargers. Aaron Rodgers. Another Isaiah Spiller out of Optic. Yeah, there was one base Kenny Pickett. There'll be a bunch more. This product tends to be loaded with the big rookies, but sometimes they hide out for a bit and then pop out. Jalen Tolbert. Lamar Jackson, John Elway. Another Tools of the Trade. This one goes Kansas City Chiefs to 199. Justin Ross, triple patch auto. A couple Tools of the Trade in the same box. That's nice. Sam Howell. Josh Allen, Bills. David Bell. And we've got a college ticket blue, Kyle Hamilton. Number 299. Again, I should remember that's Ravens for Hamilton. Got Hamilton. We got a Desmond Ridder base out of Prestige. Bosa. Got a patch of Chris Olave. That's going Saints. Not numbered. Devin Lloyd, Isaiah Spiller, Desmond Ridder out of Phoenix, Carson Strong out of Optic. Hines Ward, Matt Corral, Panthers, Aiden Hutchinson, Lions. Joe Namath, Spectra. That'll go Jets. That's to 75. Cam Chancellor. Desmond Ridder. Not numbered. Okay, Jalen Weidermeyer. And a Kayvon Thibodeau. Julio Jones, Steve Young, flipper, Derek Stingley. Oh, that's numbered to, oh, that's numbered to 10. That was sneaky. It's Texans. Had a 101 last night of him out of Phoenix. It's a 10 out of Prestige. Got Sky Moore. Not numbered. Where's Sky? That's Chiefs. Kayvon Thibodeau out of Recon. Steve Young. Got George Pickens. And a Sam Howell. That's box 2. I'm glad I looked at that Stingley a second time. It's hard to see that numbering. That's the thing with all kinds of different brands, the numbering is all kinds of different places too. With the other cards, you can kind of always look in the same place to see if it's numbered or colored in a certain way or whatever. This is just all over the place. Although that one of one last night, the Super Fractor Gold vinyl design, so you kind of knew what it was. Other things, it's kind of not sure. Inspector usually looks crazy if it's low numbered. Namath. Olave. Thibodeau. Another redemption. Lots of them. I think they did redemptions in this instead of points. For the most part. Howell. But I have heard of a lot of redemptions getting redeemed for points lately, so keep an eye out. Hopefully you don't get screwed over. Desmond Ridder to 149 Falcons. Mahomes out of Phoenix. Tyler Goodson. We'll look at the redemption at the end of the box here. Lots to look at there, Amira. Lots to look at. It's a good brand to peek in on. Lots of stuff to see. Cam Newton. It's one of my favorite to open just because of it makes it a longer break, but it's more interesting. Joe Montana. Jameson Williams. And we've got a great name anyway. Charleston Rambo. Numbered to 199. That's out of Impeccable. Was he drafted? Name like that's got to be drafted. Come on. Don't see him on here. That's crazy. The other Impeccable one from yesterday, Devontae Price wasn't drafted, so I look him up. Charleston Rambo. Damn, that's a good name. It's not as good as Racy McMath, but it's a good name. Name your kid after a city and a movie character. Okay, cool. He's Panthers. Panthers with awesome name McJones. Here we go. Kenneth Walker. Josh Allen. Jalen Tolbert. Bailey Zappi out of Phoenix. That's to 49. That's Patriots. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Sam Howell. He spelled it phonetically, so that's good enough. DK Metcalf. Got Mark Brunell. Romeo Dubes on Spectra. I think he's a Packer. Thurman Thomas. Chris Olave. Jahan Dotson. And we got a Derek Stingley Optic. Favre, Kenneth Walker, another Kenneth Walker. This one's numbered to 149 out of Chronicles, Seahawks. Stafford. Did the Panthers trade for Baker? I saw Baker got traded, I think, today. I could be wrong, though. Jonathan Taylor. Steve Young, that comment just made me think of that. Breece Hall. We got a Khalil Shakir. Not numbered. Kobe Dean, Joe Burrow, Chad Johnson, George Pickens, he's Steelers, patch. So if they drafted well, then Baker will be the Alex Smith to Matt Corral as Patrick Mahomes. That's what they probably hope. Hardly ever turns out that way, though. Devin Lloyd. Isaiah Spiller. TJ Watt. And we got a Kenny Pickett out of Optic. Last pack. I'm going to look at that redemption. Trey McBride. Jahan Dotson. Taysom Hill. Got an Origins auto of Jack Sanborn, the Badger. Jack was he? Of course he wasn't drafted. He's an Origins. Let's call it Origins Undrafted. Okay, let's take a peek. Jack Sanborn is a Bear. Chicago Bears. Not a long commute from Madison. Zach Wilson, Dan Marino, a David Ojabo Contenders Optic, and a Justin Ross college ticket, not numbered. That's Chiefs. All right, let's take a look at this redemption. Origins rookie autograph, so probably an undrafted guy. Charles Cross. Let's see if he's in here. Oh, he is. Seattle Seahawks. So, I think the moral of the story is don't get excited by redemptions until I pull something awesome out of one, because so far they've been kind of meh. It's not like baseball where Wander Franco's a redemption and everything. I'd have to say the biggest overpay in history was probably the Bears for Jay Cutler when they traded like 2 or 3 first-round picks for him. I mean, they went to a Super Bowl with him, so I guess you can't complain. No, actually, that was with Grossman. Cutler never made a Super Bowl. He just made the NFC Championship. But I worked with a bunch of Bears fans because I worked downtown Chicago, and they were like booking flights to Miami for the Super Bowl, and I'm like, dude, just I've seen this guy play with the Broncos for a number of years. Don't get too excited. And then, like typical Bears fans, within half a season, they wanted them released. Traylon Burks. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. Last pick of the draft. Justin Jefferson. Oh. Please tell me there's ink on this. Please tell me there's ink on this. There's ink on that. Kenny Pickett, numbered to 10, Contenders Optic. Congrats, Dallas. Dallas, who bought Pittsburgh. I'm not confusing everyone. But there you go. Awesome. That's a great one. Definitely card of the case. Damn. Just show me my focus is just a little bit off. Let's get this. There we go. That's better. Perfect. All right. Thank you, Mr. Pickett, for zooming or getting my focus perfect. There we go. Kenny Pickett, numbered to 10 out of Contenders Optic. 10 of 10. Woo, doggy. Love pulling that stuff. Good stuff. All right. Pickett was being a little bit of a teasy boy there for a minute, but he just put out big time. Dalvin Cook, Charles Woodson, love those on-card autos on those optic cards. Rashad White, Kayvon Thibodeau, that's going to be numbered to 149. And yes, I called Kenny Pickett a teasy boy. You can quote me. Hines Ward. I'm just ad-libbing here, folks. Matt Corral, Panthers. Aiden Hutchinson, Lions. Got Justin Jefferson. That goes Vikings to 99 out of Spectra. Isaiah Spiller. Okay, Nakobe Dean. There's an Aiden Hutchinson out of Optic. Kyron Williams. Yeah, Pittsburgh's got kind of a poo-poo platter of veterans, and then they got Pickett, so I think if he's anywhere near as good as advertised, I think he'll be. It may not be game 1, it'll probably be like game 4 or 5, but we'll see. Julio Jones. Steve Young. There's another. Oh, Jesus Lordy. 1 of 1 Kenny Pickett out of Chronicles. I was just going to put that to the side like a base card, and that 1 of 1 just peeked at me because it doesn't look any different other than the 1 of 1 sitting there. Wow. Pittsburgh. Eating good tonight. Woo. Dang. Auto to 10. And a 1 of 1 base out of Chronicles. The 1 pure base card out of Chronicles. Marino. I'll go Dolphins. Patty Mahomes, Jerome Bettis, Stingley, Kenneth Walker. Isaiah Spiller, Josh Allen, Terrell Davis. Another one of these. Don't get too excited until you get excited. Kyle Hamilton. That one came with a little bit of a banged up corner out of the pack, unfortunately. Hopefully the picket is okay. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, good. I think with the different types of materials and weights, I think it can really mess with some of the cards in the pack, unfortunately. But most of them are decent. Ricky Williams to 99. I mean, a lot of these you're not going to get graded. And the Ricky Williams, I think, goes to the Dolphins. I'll double check that, though. Garrett Wilson for the Jets. And we got Kyle Hamilton. Mark Brunell. Justin Ross. Drake London, base for the Falcons. Oh, we got one of these goofy acid trip patches. DeAndre Swift, Lions. Matt Corral. Yeah, see, that one's got a ding up in the top, too. I'm being careful opening the packs. I think it might be happening in the pack. Stafford. Luckily, cards like this are a little more not susceptible to that. Matt Corral. Jordan Davis. Keep my eyes on the corners. If I see anything real bad, I'm just popping it out. DeAndre Swift. Marshall Faulk. Breece Hall. And we've got an auto Kobe Bryant. Not that Kobe Bryant. It's spelled differently. I realize I just said it like that, but that's how it looks like it's spelled. And he goes to the Seahawks with the auto to 149. Jake Plummer. Malik Willis, her status. Kenny Pickett out of Phoenix. And we've got a Trey McBride. That's a silver Contenders Optic. He goes to the Cardinals. All right, so the redemption. Hopefully it's not Origins. Origins rookie autographs red. Okay, it's Origins, but at least it's numbered. Okay, let's see. Drake Jackson. Not a clue. Let's see. Sure, all these people are fine young men, but I have no idea. Drake Jackson goes to the 49ers. So go Niners. Move these over. All right, box 5, just past halfway point. Elway. Malik Willis. Chris Olave. We've got, there we go. Got an Origins auto, Kendrick Pryor. Let's see if he was drafted. Nope. Look him up real quick. No hits there. Let's look at it over here. Looks like he is Bengals. Pryor goes to the Bengals. Terry Bradshaw. Jahan Dotson. Kenneth Walker. And we got a Kenny Pickett. Is that a hollow? That is a hollow. Pittsburgh. Going crazy. You really want to know what you missed, Dallas? Well, you got a Kenny Pickett 1 of 1 out of Chronicles, so that wasn't too bad, and an auto out of 10 out of Optics. So yeah, you missed a lot. Got to give your son a good talking to about the timing of his baseball games. Darn it. All right. Anyway, congrats on those. Those are nice cards. Carson Strong. Kyler Murray. Reggie Wayne. Got a Nick Bosa out of Spectra, numbered to 99. I believe Nick is it's either Niners or Chargers. I'll get one of those right. I'll look it up. I know one brother is on one team, and let's say Nick is Chargers, but I could be wrong. Isaiah Spiller. Nakobe Dean. Jordan Davis. And Kenny Pickett out of Phoenix. I mean, if there's one player you want to do really well in these breaks, it's Pickett, because he's demanding by far the most value. It's not even really all that close. Mechie. Tolbert. I mean, I want everyone to do well, but it's always nice when the big money spots do really well. Lamar Jackson. We've got a Sam Howell patch. That is Washington Commanders. One of the quarterbacks. Got a Pickett out of Recon. Aaron Rodgers. DeMarvin Leal. Drake London out of Contenders Optic. That is Falcons. Kyle Hamilton, Desmond Ridder, Nick Bosa. We've got an auto out of Contenders Draft, Khalil Shakir to 149. Where's Khalil go? Khalil Shakir is Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills. Dak Prescott, Ray Lewis, Carson Strong. We got a Derek Stingley out of Phoenix, number to 149. He's Texans. Oh, no worries. Just get close. We'll be fine. We'll decipher the drunken spellings. That's fine with me. Dak. Randy Moss. Got a number to 149, Marshall Faulk. I'll have to check. That goes to either Rams or Colts. I'm not sure where he played longest. That'll get allocated properly. McCaffrey for the Panthers. Drew Brees. Kayvon Thibodeau. Got an Aiden Hutchinson out of Phoenix for the Lions. Jameson Williams. Why am I forgetting where he goes? That's Lions. Mac Jones. Got another redemption in here. Bradshaw. Got a Pickett out of Chronicles. Now, this is just like the 101. I was just going to put this to the side because the 101 was hiding on me. Looked like I saw it. Oh, there wasn't a redemption. It just looked like it. Okay, never mind. Got a Bailey Zappi auto for the Pats. Contenders Draft. So given they're doing this in Chronicles, Contenders Draft may not happen this year. We'll see. Don't I don't know why they would put that in Chronicles when Contenders Draft is really the same card. College players. Derek Stingley. We've got Kyle Hamilton to 149. We've got a Nakobe Dean optic, and we've got a Jahan Dotson. Yeah, I'm a pretty easygoing breaker. I'm a small batch, but I take care, and I do have rules, though. I will not scream, "Let's go." Okay. Just so we're clear on that. And I will not take my shirt off. Nope. And I will ship every card, regardless of value. You guys know I'm taking a shot at. You've paid attention in the last several months, but yeah. Yep. Actually, taking the shirt off could be a few different breakers. And I also won't pocket redemptions like a third-rate magician. It's another set of breakers. I'm just starting beefs all over the place. Matt Corral, Panthers. Aiden Hutchinson. Julio. Oh, well, he might still with the Titans. I'll check that, though. Another redemption. Don't get too excited. Might be just another Origins auto. Hopefully not. Dak. Ray Lewis. Devontae Price. He's Colts. Remember that nice. Ooh, nice. Malik Willis. That'll be a numbered out of optic for the Titans to 149. Trust me, you do not want to see that. All you'll think is he's hairy and he needs to lose some weight. And you'd be right on both counts. So if watching Chewbacca dance around shirtless is your thing, hey, I ain't going to judge. Justin Ross. I just know myself. I'd gouge my own eyes out if I saw that. Drake London, Falcons. Ooh, yeah, Mac Jones to 49. Nice little second-year card. That's on Don Russ 2022. There's been a couple sneaky Mac Jones cards in the case so far. That's cool. Jonathan Taylor. I want to say that's Colts. I'll check that. I have brain farts when we're out of season. Charles Woodson. Isaiah Spiller. Kyron Williams and Traylon Burks. Yes, the checklist did come out today, but I could not get a... it was on the Panini America website, but I tried downloading the consolidated Excel sheet so I could sort it and kind of look at stuff, but it was just doing it by subset. And with this, there's at least 100 subsets. Because like each brand will have the different then parallel levels. And so you had to like click on each one to see the different lists. It's just like, no. So I just... Yeah, but it's out there now, so if you're searching for a certain player, it's easier that way. Traylon Burks. Brock Purdy. Justin Jefferson. Hines Ward. Got another Brian Robinson. He's doing well. Had a Contenders optic. Yeah, Commanders. I remember this time. Good. Brees Hall. Drew Brees to 149. That'll go Saints. Malik Willis out of Contenders Optic, Titans. David Bell. Yeah, Malik's got a couple things going against him. He ran a wide open offense in college and didn't really play competition, but you never know. I mean, that was the same debate was going on. This is a little different, probably a bad comparison in some cases, but at one point Trubisky was a much higher rated quarterback than Mahomes because Trubisky was, more of a standard quarterback and seemed to have the measurables, and Mahomes was more from a run and gun Texas Tech offense. So you never know. I mean, you're probably right, Chris, but we'll see. Sam Howell, DK Metcalf, Mark Brunell, And we've got that's a Spectra, David Ajabo to 49. I should remember him. I pulled a bunch of him last night. He is Ravens. Ravens for Ajabo. Malik Willis. Willis is either going to be great or he's never going to play a game. I think it's going to be one of the two. Kyle Hamilton. There's a Malik Willis out of Optic. Nice. Stingley. DeAndre Swift. And Desmond Ridder is a guy that just won in college. So, I mean, that counts for something. But, yeah, you never know. It's hard to say. Marshall Faulk. Brees Hall. Ooh. Falcons get something. Yeah, a little patchy patch. Drake Glendon. Falcons. Number 1 receiver. Nakobe Dean. Patrick Mahomes. Carson Strong. Jameson Williams. Tannehill's a guy that has success when he has an elite running game behind him. He's a game manager to the core, I think. His Chiefs fans maybe not so fondly remember the Alex Smith days, kind of the same deal. Isaiah Spiller, Josh Allen, Terrell Davis. He won't lose you many games, but he definitely won't win you many games. Jojo Doman to 49. Solid name. Let's see on here. Of course not. He's in Origins. All right, let me look him up. He's a corn humper. JoJo is a Colt. He doesn't really look like a JoJo. You guys remember Bill Simmons? He had the Reggie Cleveland All-Stars. It's always a funny list. Jerome Bettis. Sam Howell. Got a Matt Corral out of Coptic. There you go. Panthers. Kyron Williams. And we've got a Desmond Ridder. That is a hollow out of Optic. Falcons. All right, we got this redemption here to take a peek at. Contenders college ticket autographs. That's a little something different. Kennedy Brooks. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a peek. Where we at? Kennedy Brooks. Of course not. Another one to look up. Making me work tonight. Hopefully by next week there is a more palatable version of the checklist I can look at and have it all ready to go, so I don't have to do this. That's the hope. Philadelphia Eagles for Mr. Brooks. Eagles. Yeah. That's a redemption. You can drop that. All right. Speaking of Harden, it's still frightening to me to think that if the ownership of the Thunder hadn't been so weird, I mean, there might have been other things involved, but they could have very well had Durant, Westbrook, and Harden. It's frightening. I mean, they were together early on, but Harden was like a 6th or 7th man. He hadn't really broke out yet. Malik Willis, it's Titans. Saquon. Dan Marino. And we've got a college ticket auto to 149. Damian Pierce. Come on, don't. Yay, he was drafted. Texans. Got Olave. Dalvin Cook to 49. I'm going to say Vikings unless he's with a new team. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. I will definitely look him up. I don't trust any of these veterans, they tend to change teams without me paying attention. George Pickens and Mac Jones. Feels like a billion years ago Dalvin Cook played for Florida State. Jalen Tolbert. Derek Stingley. Christian McCaffrey. We got an Isaiah Spiller in the zone auto. On card. Nice looking auto here. I think this is out of, I want to say it's out of Spectra. Yeah, Spectra. Isaiah Spiller. Why don't I remember him ever? Chargers. Nice one, Chargers. Love the chrome on card autographs. I've said it 5 times. It bears repeating. Khalil Mack. Jerry Rice. We got a Matt Corral out of Optic. We got a Jahan Dotson. Got a blue Optic to 99. Jahan. Again, another one I should remember because I pulled about 10 of his last night. Commanders. Commanders got quite a few players in this. They're decent. Eddie George, Garrett Wilson, George Karlaftis. Got a patch for the Lions, Aiden Hutchinson. He's an easy one to remember. A, he was the number 2 pick, but B, went to school in Michigan, and he plays in Detroit, so that's an easy one to remember. Right down the road from Detroit. Breece Hall. Desmond Ridder, Brian Robinson, Bailey Zappi. I'd say the Big House is a really cool football stadium. I went to one game there because I'm an Illinois grad, and I don't know if the record's been broken, but the record was broken that game. Juice Williams, the Illinois quarterback, broke the total yardage record for a visiting player in the Big House. But the coolest thing about that stadium, if you don't know, it only sits about 3 stories above the ground. It's just dug into the ground, so you walk up at like the top level and you walk all the way down depending on where you're at. The Rose Bowl is kind of set up similarly as well. Doesn't look big from the outside, then you get inside and you're like, holy crap, it's a gigantic crater on the ground. Mahomes, Ray Lewis, Kayvon Thibodeau, stuck together. James Skalski out of Clemson. When was he drafted? Good question. Of course not. No, look him up real quick. Did I even spell that right? Okay, let's see. Didn't show it there. So he is for the Indianapolis Colts. Colts for Mr. Skalski. A.J. Brown, he's an Eagle now. Elway. Sam Howell. Yeah, we get a Desmond Ridder. Is this... Yep, that's a hollow. Or yeah, that'll be a hollow out of Contenders Optic. Mr. Ridder. Oh, I remember that App State game. That was the first year of the Big Ten Network, and I remember they played that game nonstop all weekend. Matt Corral for the Panthers. Because I think I went down to Champaign for a game that weekend, and coming back, we heard that App State upset them. Odell Beckham, that'll go Giants because he's a free agent right now. Namath to 149, that's Jets. Got Kenneth Walker III out of Spectra, Seahawks. David Montgomery. Barry Sanders, Pickens, and we got another Ridder for the Falcons. Yeah, App State was that was back when it was 1AA. It wasn't FCS. It was 1AA. Yeah, it was one of those pay to come get killed games, and they came and won. Terry McLaurin, Roger Staubach. Jahan Dotson. But in Michigan's defense, they were like the stalwarts of the 1AA. Joe Montana, that'll go Niners. Carson Strong, Jalen Tolbert, David Bell, and we got a Desmond Ridder base Contenders Optic. All right, we got one more box. And we do have a random at the end here for this Derek King. He was not drafted or signed, at least as of right now. All right, final box. Good luck. Alex Smith, David Bell, Eddie George to 149. I believe that would likely go Titans. Justin Herbert, Chargers, obviously. Khalil Mack, that goes Chargers now. Jerry Rice. Desmond Ridder, another Contenders Optic. Lots of Ridder base in this, so at least you're getting volume. George Pickens. John Elway. Malik Willis, Titans. Okay, Chris Olave out of Prestige. Got a Kyron Williams auto. New name in the auto game here. We got, you know, he was drafted. That's Rams. Kyron Williams, Rams. Treylon Burks. Treylon Burks again to 99 out of Recon. I don't remember where he's from. Yeah, Tennessee. Sam Howell. I said Tennessee Owl. What am I doing? George Pickens. Got a Mechie base. Jalen Tolbert. Lamar. Hey, an Origins guy that was drafted. David Ojabo. Of course, I forgot already. Ravens. Cooper Kupp. Chris Long. Bailey Zappi and George Pickens. That's a holo for the Steelers, as if they needed more. Kyle Hamilton, Desmond Ridder, Nick Bosa, Michael Pittman Jr. to 75. Escapes me where he plays, but I will obviously look that up. Corral for the Panthers. Chris Olave, George Karlaftis, and we got David Bell. You Alabama fans getting let down by your New Year's Day Bowl that's not for the championships in Illinois. The entire 4 years I was at Illinois, we went to one bowl game. That was my freshman year, the Liberty Bowl, where we played the mighty East Carolina Pirates, sorry. And my senior year, we went defeated, 0-11, I think. That was pretty awesome. Jameson Williams, Dak Prescott, Randy Moss, and we've got a Jonathan Taylor. That'll be Colts, I'm pretty sure. The Moxie patch. Acid trip patch, whatever you want to call it. Kyle Hamilton. Got Jameson Williams. Got a Ridder. And got a Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson had a pretty nice break for the Commanders. Aiden Hutchinson, Julio Jones, Steve Young, Hey, here you go, Chris. How about a John Mechie to 10? 1 of 10. John Mechie. Texans. Nice. Please tell me that's Texans. Yes, that's Texans. I got that right. Car has a little bow to it, but that'll be fine once it goes to the top loader. That happens with these chromium cards. There you go. There's your Mechie. Very last pack. I made you wait. A.J. Brown. Elway. Trey McBride. And ending up, we've got a DeMarvin Leal to 149. All right. So, before the recap, we're going to do the Derek King. He was never drafted. Kind of surprising, quarterback out of Miami. At least got signed somewhere as a flyer, but he's unsigned as of right now, so this will be random. Let me get this set up real quick. Then I will do a recap of all the hits and other cool cards. Both half cases I'd say were pretty good. I mean, different teams obviously did well, which makes sense, but yeah, there's definitely some good stuff. Would have liked to have had a few more of the Panini 1 cards in this half, but can't be picky. But as long as the price stays right on this stuff and what I can get it at, I'm going to keep doing it because it's a fun product. Fun's part of what I do this for. All right. Call that by the right name. All righty. So we are going to... Oh, thanks for the info, Chris. That's helpful. Yeah, they might have signed him and then did a physical on him, and he might have failed a drug test, or I don't know. I'm not gonna pass aspersions on his character, but any number of things could have happened there, or he just came in and pissed someone off. You got to be a good boy when you're an undrafted free agent. Okay, so I've got dice roller here. We're gonna roll the dice, see where we end up. 5 and 5, of course, I'm doing 32 teams. I got to do it 10 times. That's fine. 5 and 5 is 10, so we got all teams here. Cardinals on down to Commanders. Going to go 10 times. Team at the top after the 10th gets the lovely and luxurious Derek King Origins base auto. Sorry if the sarcasm was coming off in stinky waves, but it happens. All right, 9, last one. Good luck. All right, we're going Jets, Jets. Derek King. Alrighty. Put that over here. There we go. All right, back to the fun stuff. Okay, so I just want to make sure I went 10 times. 5 and 5. Jets, okay. Just making sure. Alrighty, so if you're still with me, I wouldn't blame you if you weren't. People got stuff to do. Here's a recap. Good stuff here. So final pack, final hit of the break was a beautiful John Mechie, the third auto out of Contenders Optic, numbered 10. That is Texans. Jonathan Taylor patch for the Colts. David Ojabo, that's Ravens. Some of these I might not remember the team. I'm just going to fly through them and just read the name. Kyron Williams. Got a Desmond Ridder Hollow, that is Falcons. James Skalski. Got an Aiden Hutchinson patch for the Lions. Isaiah Spiller. It's a nice auto. I'm going to look him up, though, because I keep forgetting. I keep feeling bad. Chargers. Dalvin Cook. I'll look that up. I think he's still with the Vikings, but I'll look that up. Dameon Pierce, auto. Got a Kennedy Brooks redemption for a college ticket autograph. Desmond Ridder Hollow for the Falcons. Jojo Doman, auto at Origins. Drake London patch for the Falcons. David Ojabo Ravens out of Spectra. Yeah, the Mechie auto's nice. I love it. Just the on-card looks so good. Brian Robinson, that's Commanders. Mac Jones to 49, Pats, obviously. Got a Malik Willis to 149, Titans. Bailey Zappi auto for the Pats. Khalil Shakir auto. Got a Sam Howell patch for the Commanders. Kenny Pickett hollow for the Steelers. Kendrick Pryor auto from Origins. Drake Jackson. Kobe Bryant, a different one, obviously. DeAndre Swift patch for the Lions. Got that Kenny Pickett 1 of 1. I'm going to fire up the Instagram for a few of these. Kenny Pickett auto numbered to 10, 10 of 10 out of Contenders Optic, Steelers. Charles Cross redemption. Jake Sanborn out of Origins. We got a George Pickens patch, Steelers. Bailey Zappi. That is numbered at 249. That's Patriots. We've got Charleston Rambo. Since that one's a nice looking one, I'm going to look that one up again just to make sure. In case someone's just watching it for this. Just weird that it's not. That's Carolina Panthers on the impeccable patch auto. It's a nice looking card. Player might not be big name or drafted guy, but pretty good looking card. It's a 149 Ritter. Got a Stingley to 10. That's Texans, so Texans did quite well. Chris Olave patch, that's Saints. Justin Ross triple patch auto, Chiefs. Brian Robinson Commanders. Jeremiah Moon. Travis Jones. Got a Brian Robinson again for the Commanders. Another one. Kenneth Walker, the one Panini one in here, quad patch auto, that's Seahawks. That's a nice looking card. And Malik Willis to 149 for the Titans. There we go. Okay, here we go. So that will do it for tonight. That was fun. So thanks for all the chat, folks. Always better with some good chat and some good times. So yeah, I'll get these sorted and shipped out by tomorrow. So coming attractions tomorrow and Thursday. Switching gears over to baseball. Going to be doing the Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary 2021. Doing a half case each night. I know Definitive came out today. That's I don't get a whole lot of that, and that's a pretty rich product. I usually kind of shy away from products that are kind of that high. Maybe at some point I'll do more of that, but I get so little of it. It's just not. It's not something I really do. Great looking product though. So I'm doing the Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. It's been a pretty fun product. A lot of interest. The checklist is 700 players, so a lot of interesting stuff in there. And if you get super duper lucky, you hit the Mantle recreation of the 52 rookie, which I think 1 in every 40 cases, and it's worth about 15 grand. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one. That's a cool one. And a lot of cool like retired player autos, stuff like that. So that's the next 2 nights. Those are on eBay only, all 30 teams on eBay. And then next week I'm doing eBay breaks of some more of this Chronicles draft. So I think I'm going to do that Monday, Tuesday. The Monday break's already up on eBay. The Tuesday break will go up tomorrow, both on 5-day auctions. So check those out if you like. And if you want to check out JaySwanCards.com, get on the email list there. There's nothing for purchase right this second, but as more stuff comes out, I think the next 2022 football product is going to be Select Draft, which is interesting. It's going to have the color wheel, which Select Baseball has. It's a super duper short print, nice one. So if you get a Pickett or one of those fellas for that one, that'd be a very pricey card. And I think there's 3 autos per box, only like 45 cards per box. So it's hopefully the checklist comes out pretty quick for that one. But at least I'll have an idea from this one. But that'll be an interesting product. And the 2021 products are going to overlap a lot more than they usually do this year, which is kind of annoying, but it's just kind of what's happening. So I think Optics coming out. Price is a little bit high on that one. It's still, so I'll see kind of how much I get and what I do with that stuff. So I will. So we got next 2 nights Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary, then Monday, Tuesday next week Chronicles Draft, and then from there I'll fill in some stuff. I might do some UFC Select. I got like 4 boxes of that total, so massive allocation. I might do an eBay break doing it by weight class, so like men bantamweight, women bantamweight, etc. And just because it's only be a couple boxes, I've seen people do that, and I think I might copy that with respect to them. I think that might be kind of fun, just to do a couple boxes. So that's what's coming up. But if you have questions, you can reach me on eBay. You can also email me through the website, follow on Instagram and message me there. But I will get started sorting this stuff and get this out to everyone tomorrow, either on eBay or the website. Both stuff will be shipped tomorrow unless something weird happens. Hopefully not. So again, thanks everyone. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll be back tomorrow with Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary.